CDC study shows unvaccinated people are 29 times more likely to be hospitalized with COVID.
Here's a summary of the article.
Unvaccinated people are about 29 times more likely to be hospitalized with COVID-19 than those who are fully vaccinated, according to a study released Tuesday by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The new study, published in the CDC's Morbidity and Mortality Weekly Report, also found that unvaccinated people were nearly 5 times more likely to be infected with COVID than people who got the shots. The results are based on data from Los Angeles County between May 1 and July 25, the agency said. These infection and hospitalization rate data indicate that authorized vaccines were protective against SARS-CoV-2 infection and severe COVID-19 during a period when transmission of the Delta variant was increasing, the agency wrote in the study. The data is in line with comments from federal and state health officials, who have been saying for weeks that millions of unvaccinated Americans have been putting themselves at serious risk of the Delta variant, the most contagious coronavirus strain yet. As of Monday, more than 201 million Americans, or 60.8% of the total U.S. population, have had at least one COVID shot, according to data compiled by the CDC. More than 171 million Americans, or 51.5% of the total U.S. population, are fully vaccinated, according to the agency.
This post received a score of 32,000, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I'm going to France, so I downloaded their COVID app and it has really interesting data on infections and the amount of people in intensive care for people who are vaccinated and unvaccinated. For vaccinated people, there are 50 positive cases per 100,000 people. For vaccinated people, there are 2.44 people in intensive care per 1 million people. For unvaccinated, there's 27.31 people in intensive care per 1 million people.
This is exactly how we should be presenting data. We have terrible data presentation, so people misinterpret the data and draw faulty conclusions. The CDC doesn't even bother to track cases in vaccinated people.
Data literacy in the U.S. is extraordinarily poor.
Some would label this feature, not bug.
A whole country designed to be easily exploited by conmen.
I had a friend tell me he heard on the radio unvaccinated people were 2x more likely to transmit the virus and vaccinated people were 3x more likely. More likely than what?
Every big piece of misinformation starts out with either, I heard, or, they say.
Or, I know someone who. Usually the person they know is someone in a Facebook group with them and 100,000 other people repeating something that didn't actually happen to them but is repeating hearsay from some other Facebook group. It's shocking how many people know someone paralyzed by the COVID vaccine considering how rare Bell's palsy is. Or when you administer medicine to 3/4 of the adult population, suddenly everything that happened this year was because of the vaccine. I know someone who got the vaccine and then their car the next day caught on fire.
Someone in another thread told me they thought the vaccine was dangerous because they watched over 100 first-hand videos of vaccine reactions. Dude, you just binge-watched 100 anti-vax YouTube videos. That ain't research.
The I do my own research crowd is always, I get 100% of my information from Facebook, YouTube, and conspiracy quacks.
That vaccine made for humans is crazy. I am just going to take this horse dewormer instead. I swear people are stupid as fuck. They deserve what they get.
FYI, 29 times is 2,900%, not 29%. Just wanted to point that out since anti-vax morons are as good as math as they are at science.
Technically, 2,800% more likely. Alternatively, 2,900% is likely. But the headline uses the word more.
I love you. I love you so much. Lol.
The takeaway that the idiots will get from this is that vaccinated people being hospitalized with COVID is not zero.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.